Make a Path presents Let's Talk.
Alright, Deadheads, my schedule has been insane, so this is probably going to come up a little late. I do apologize. I do the best I can, but what are you going to do? Life keeps getting in the way of this channel. Damn you, life. Anyway, guys, I do want to do this more often. I want to give you guys all the sources where I pull my prediction information from. The sources today that I'm going to use: there's a sneak peek AMC posted with Eugene and Tara talking. There's also a sneak peek with Pete and Rick talking. There is obviously the preview we saw after episode 13 aired last Sunday night. And finally, the official Walking Dead website posted 4 or 5 images. Those, however, created my biggest predictions, a death prediction. So, let's get right into the predictions. Let's talk The Walking Dead episode 14 predictions. To start us off, I do not share the popular opinion amongst the Walking Dead comic readers that Tara will get Abraham's fate from the comic book. And they're only saying that because, and this is rather small, because Tara is walking with Eugene. Abraham met his demise while walking with Eugene in the comic. I'm not even going to go into spoilers here. Who gives a shit? He's not going to die in TV, anything like in the comic. It was rather uneventful. Kirkman didn't like the fact that Abraham died there, and the death was just shitty in general. So I don't think any important character is going to get that death, and Tara isn't even an important character. I think either a red shirt will get a death similar to that, or they're going to scrap that shitty death altogether. I do believe that Eugene and Tara get into some shit. Obviously in the trailer we see Eugene with a gun, and he's saying, I don't take any responsibility for this. I think him and Tara get into a bind, trapped somehow. Maybe Tara can't get to where Eugene is at, and she forces him or talks him into stepping up and defending and saving him and Tara. It's a stretch because Eugene is a bigger bitch than Noah. I know that's hard to believe. And I think that Eugene and Tara are out there because they're guarding the perimeter of the construction crew. That makes sense to me. I don't think they're on 3 different runs. The construction crew, Eugene and Tara, and Glenn and Noah. And I think Glenn and Noah are on a supply run. We did see an image with Nicholas with Glenn and Noah in the dark. It looks like they're in a building, flashlights and all that. Now, I do believe they're on a supply run. I can't believe Noah is on the supply run. I hope he dies very soon, just because he's a bitch. I don't see why Noah's on a damn supply run until they fix his leg. What is he going to do with that? How can you be a runner if you're limping everywhere? Anyhow, screw that. The reason I think Aiden is there with them and he dies is because they showed an image on the official Walking Dead website. Bam! Look at that. I'll even put it up close, right in front of your eyes. She looks sad as shit. She looks like she just either got done bawling her eyes out, or she is about to bawl her eyes out, like she got some bad news. This is a strong, confident woman. I don't think anything's going to bring her to tears unless it's a kid dying. She has 2 kids, Aiden and Spencer. Spencer is adapted from the comic book. I don't think they're going to adapt him from the comic book just to kill him off so soon, because he does have some important comic book material to bring to the screen. So, Aiden, being the reckless asshole we saw him earlier, although it would be cool to see Glenn kind of push him to his death. That'd be nice. Maybe push him into a herd of walkers, because he's a dick. No one likes a porch dick. But we're not talking about Pete, we're talking about Aiden. What else makes me think that Aiden dies now is because Maggie is on the steps. It does look like Dina's house. She's on the 2nd floor. It looks like Maggie's walking up and she overhears something. Glenn is on the supply run. It's logical to assume that she stops, hears something about what went bad on the supply run, and she panics for a moment because Glenn is out there, and then she hears that Aiden has died, and she's like, oh my god, that's awful, yet she's somewhat relieved. That's quite a bit of a stretch. I don't know if it's going to go that specific, but that's what I pulled as soon as I looked at those images on the Walking Dead website. That's what I got from that. Also, the other sneak peek we got was with Rick and Pete is a dick. I have a problem with boundaries. I don't like to be touched. In the apocalypse, I'd probably be worse, but right now, if you forcefully slap me, I'm sorry, I will probably punch you in the face. I have always had that problem, and I've seen Rick just get this look. He rubs me the right way like he has that problem. You know what I mean? Because Pete slaps him on the shoulder when he's leaving the house, and Rick looks like he wants to pop him. But I think that the Rick and Pete setup is going to be fleshed out in this episode, and I think it builds the possibility that Rick blows up and explodes in episode 15, Pete will explode in episode 16, or the build-up will be earlier on in this episode. This way, Rick can explode in episode 15, and Pete can explode in episode 15 at the end. Now, we will go into further detail when those predictions come as the weeks roll on. I'm not going to go into detail here because those are episodes 16 and 15 and there's no purpose. But for this particular video, I think the build-up will be here. And no, I don't think that Pete will kill Noah, although I want him dead. I don't think he's going to kill him because, as far as I understand, he's just repairing some scar tissue so Noah can walk better or a little easier. So I just think it's an absolutely ridiculous prediction to say that Pete will kill Noah on the operating table for no other reason than he's an asshole and we need him to do something villainous. You know what I mean? Is that even a word? Villain-like. We need to vilify, vanilla ice, villainify. We need to villainify. If that's not a word, I want to make it a word. We need to villainify Pete. So we're just going to have him kill, you know, Noah on the operating table. Which brings me up to my next point. I am going to predict Noah's death in every single episode from here on out. So the next 3 episodes I will constantly predict his death. The moment he did not throw down with Glenn and Daryl in Alexandria, I wanted him gone because he's already been close to 2 cast members who have recently passed away, and it's just too close for comfort. Get him the out of the way. Kill him off already. His job is done. He served his purpose. He brought us to Wiltshire, which brought us to Erin, which brought us to Alexandria. We don't need Noah in the story anymore. Bottom line. Goodbye. I'm sorry, he's a wonderful actor. He's probably a wonderful guy. It's just the character of Noah. I don't like him. You should have threw a punch. That's all. That's all you had to do, Noah. Throw a punch. Instead, he stood on the sidelines with the females. I'm going to shut up now. To finish the prediction video, I think that we're going to see another reappearance, a surprise reappearance of the gun with the J on the handle. And I think Enid did take the gun. No, Morgan did not take the gun. He's still in Georgia. Unless AMC is absolutely lying like a mother. Did anyone figure out what the hell the J means other than it's Joe's gun? Because I think that's the general consensus here, that it's Joe's gun and that's what the J is. And no, it doesn't mean Judith. That doesn't even make sense. I don't even know. I don't even know how to justify that. That's, if you're thinking that, stop. Alright, before I piss off any other viewers knocking their ideas, I do think it's possible we will also see more W on the walkers. If we don't see those walkers that are in that little penned up area, if they don't have W's, maybe that's like the holding cell for the scavengers. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about this situation because more and more it's looking like I am not going to like the reason the W is on the forehead. It doesn't mean the Whisperers. It doesn't mean Morgan. The Whisperers clean and they prep skins. They would never destroy them like that. That is ridiculous. It's not Morgan. That's insane. So I'm not liking already the setup for this. I do like it. I think it's creepy. I like the mystery. I just don't like the predictions that are being thrown out there. You know, it's ruining the mystery a little bit. Only if that's the real reason. If they're like, yeah, we're the wolves, man. Let's get a walker and carve a W in its head. It's like, oh, damn, seriously? That's kind of stupid. There's no point to that. To finish it off, I think Father Gabriel's going to be snitching on our group, trying to turn Deanna against them. Depending on when this takes place in the episode, Deanna might have lost her son and probably just brush Father Gabriel off, you know, curse him out a little bit. We might see a little anger come out of Deanna. But guys, that's pretty much all I have. I can already see that I talked way too long on this video. So let's get this in the computer. Let's get it uploaded. It's already got to wait behind my big comic book review video for issue 138. If you guys haven't seen that review is up. And yes, I will get to the covers. They did release 2 amazing covers. Boom, boom. Oh man, I am loving this new beginning. I have absolutely re-fallen in love with the Walking Dead comic series. If you're not reading the Walking Dead comic series, man, you don't know what you're missing. You need to jump on that train right now and get all the comic books. I even have a video about that. Look at my video log, how to start reading the Walking Dead comics. That will tell you everything you need to know. About the covers, guys, take a damn chill pill. Listen, everyone's on my ass about if I'm going to do a prediction video for the covers. These covers don't even come out. The issues don't come out for a few months yet. You know what I'm saying? So, I have it in the works. Trust me, we'll get to it. We have 141 with Negan on the cover. We have 142, it looks like Negan's on the cover again. I'm not buying it. I think they just threw somebody in there that's a Negan lookalike to mess with us. Then we have 143, the awesome start to the Romeo and Juliet reunion style story of Carl and Lydia. Shit is getting real in the comic books. Go pick up an issue. Put your predictions in the comments section. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe, man.